Hey guys, so this is my second YouTube video that I'm ever making. It's my journey. I'm a dancer. I live in Philly. I'm about 27 years old. And I am the beginning journey of my dance life. As I told you guys in my first video, I'm going to talk to you guys about a lot of other stuff, but dancing is my, I guess I would say, career that I'm doing now. So my everyday living, rather should I say. So I'm obviously going to talk about that a little more than everything else. But I've been dancing for 2 years. I'm from Philly or whatever. I have a child. I have a daughter. She's 7. So I always been, like, my mom always raised me to be very, very independent. So I've pretty been independent my whole life or whatever. How I started dancing, I've been working, I was working, where was I working at? I was working at like a home health aide or whatever. And I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm new to makeup. So like bear with me. I'm kind of like exploring everything. I'll get to why on all this or whatever. But yeah, so basically I got laid off from this job. They didn't tell me if I had the job, if I didn't have the job. It was me and a person in there, and we had a medical situation, and they didn't help me. So I had to like kind of handle the situation by myself. Basically, they wouldn't tell me if I was laid off. They wouldn't tell me anything about nothing. Like, I was sitting around just waiting around to hear from them, and they didn't tell me anything. So I'm just, at the time, I just had got a car and all that, and I'm just like, I can't just sit around and wait for them to like wait around for them to let me know if I'm hired or not. So I gotta do something. Like, I gotta do something about this or whatever. So basically, you know, I started talking around to people and, you know, asking people about the dance and whatever. I was going to do my makeup, but I just remembered that my brushes is wet right now. So I'm going to do my hair or fix it. I'm about to go to the gym, so I'm not about to do nothing special to my hair, but I still want to look, you know, presentable. But this is how I look at my natural state. Like, I'm an okay, I guess, attractive girl, whatever. I'm black, and my dad background is like German and like Cherokee Indian, but I'm mainly black. I tell people I'm black. I identify with being a black girl. I'm a lesbian. I love women. I've dated men before in my life. You know, talked to a couple. I mean, a couple of them like hurt me a little bit, but not to the point where I felt like I was just heartbroken. I felt like I probably hurt their feelings more than they hurt mine or whatever. But yeah, so I like females. They just give me the chills when the connection and the vibe is real. If y'all want to know stuff about that, y'all can ask me. You're not going to get all into that because, you know, I get excited. But yeah, so basically I started dancing or whatever. And it's not like how the player clubs is. Like, I don't know why they would tell y'all that the player club. It's not like that. It is scary. It's nerve-wracking. You nervous. But you got some girls, they dive in like, oh, I got this. I know what I'm doing. Some girls just got it, like, from the rip. Some girls just got it. Like, they know what they're doing. They know how to do it. It's all about, like, hustling. It's all about knowing how to talk to people. But one thing I did learn in my journey, like, I really can't show you guys my whole body because I don't got any underwear on. But I'll give you, like, a, you know, little view. I'm not super big. I may look bigger in the camera, I'm not sure. But I'm a nice, thicker size, I would say. And I learned in the strip club, basically, they prefer you to have a thinner body. So like I said, I'm on my way to the gym. Now, I do not want to be super skinny. That's not my goal. I like being a thick person. But I definitely want to tone up, and I want to look, I got a little gut or whatever. But I look really nice in my dance outfits. I look good, whatever. But whatever, so I started dancing, and basically the first club I was at, it was cool, you know, it was alright. I had a car, so it was really ghetto outside. Like, I'm not gonna get into the area or whatever like that, but it was pretty ghetto out there. And, you know, I was dancing and I was like, me more so, I felt like guys was tipping me because they knew I was new. I feel like when you knew, that's where your money is. Like, you going to get your bread. Like, they see this is new girl, she pretty or whatever, and you're going to get money. But as you get older, I feel like you got to work harder. So yeah, the first club I went to, it was money. Like, it wasn't a lot, because I still didn't have the, that finesse and all that. But like I said, I had a car and I had a crib at the time, and I basically had to do what I had to do. It had me pay my bills in my car. Gas was in it and all that. I met some guy that was like a drug dealer outside the club. We was talking for like a couple months, and then I think I started at this point in my life, I'm dealing with girls. I done already had my first girlfriend, but I'm still really trying to figure out if like this girls is for me. Like, that's the point that I'm at in my life. So I started dating a guy that was like a drug dealer or whatever. He was cool. Like, he was alright. He was somebody good, like, to be around and all that. But after a while, I just started feeling like it just wasn't this connection there. Like, it just was like, I felt like he was like running after me, and I just wasn't. And not to say that I didn't like him, but I just felt like I was trying to go down a bigger and better path. Because, like, mind you, I still now at this point when I start dancing, somebody is trying to get me into another job. I was working at Walmart. So I'm like, even better. Like, I got a job and I got a hustle. So that's how that went or whatever. But, I was working. I'm fast forwarding. Like, I did dance a couple months without the job. I'm fast forwarding a little bit because every little single detail is not necessary. But whatever. So I started, at this point in his life, I had a job. So I danced sometimes and I, went to work. Now, I will say dancing, like, if that's your only form of income, you got to be in there every day. You got to hustle every day. You don't miss a dollar you don't get. You feel me? But honestly, I would always recommend to have another job because you want something on the books and stuff like that. So I have a job too now. I work at the gym. So, that's why I'm trying to start getting into that. But I always was saying, I only work 20 hours a week. So it doesn't consume my time. It's just, okay, I work. You know what I mean? So you don't have to, be slaving over another job. I'm not telling you to do that. But I'm just saying, just have your other form of income in case of emergency, whatever the circumstances may be. You know what I mean? Whatever. Okay, so whatever. So at the time, I was working at Walmart, I had a car. And he was a good person to carry around. He looked out for me. He always filled my gas tank up, and that's like really a big deal, like when you got a car, cause that gas shit is real. So yeah, we was chatting it up, busting it up for a little bit. And then I started kind of talking to this girl. Now, I'm just now dancing, and this girl is a dancer too. So, she danced for me, and I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Like, oh my God, I'm trying to do what she doing. Like, I fell in love with a stripper, really, but, I respect that hustle. Like, I do it. So it's like, you would have to be in this world to know, all right, well, you don't have to, but let's keep it real. Every girl, whether y'all want to admit it or not, I had a fantasy of damn, what if I was a stripper? You know what I mean? What would I do with the money? It's whether or not you're going to actually do it or you're not going to do it. But yeah, so whatever. So I was fell in love with this stripper. It was just the perfect fantasy. And then, I knew her outside of her dance world. She was a really cool person. She would drive me home. And I would drive to her. She was living in Jersey at the time. And it was just damn, this girl she just was opening up to new worlds. I dance. This is how I get my money. But she had other jobs too. But at one point, sometimes you lose your jobs and then you have to just do the dance shit. You gotta do what you gotta do. So, I understand that, whatever. So I'm just yes, she's a go-getter. She got her own crib. This is the third. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's just, it was sexy to me. It turned me on. Yes, you know what I mean? So I'm dancing. So that's attracting me even more to females now that I already like them. At this point in my life, I done had a couple females, had my first girlfriend, like I said, but I still was trying to figure out what I was really trying to do. So, alright, I remember one time, like, I was having sex with this guy, and basically, I realized that I liked girls. Like, I was thinking about this girl from Jersey the whole time. Who was doing it or whatever. And that's just how I realized that. I was just like, okay, yeah, like, Mona, you really like girls. So, ever since that, I just been into girls. And it's like, it's weird. It's not weird, I would say, but it's challenging being a dancer that's like women, because it's like certain stuff, like, you know, like you'll go in a club and you got girls fighting over attention, and it's just like you're so different, like a Martian kind of, because it's like you don't care about none of that that's going on. You just, and like dancing, it take a strong person, because the energy could kill your whole vibe. Like the energy just could kill your whole situation. So it's kind of difficult being, because it's like you gotta walk up on guys, and you gotta like kind of look like you really into that shit, and it's like challenging to be like into that shit, because I be so like, all right, like, where's my money at? Like, but you can't say that, you know what I mean? You can't just come up to a customer and be like, oh, you gotta give me money. Like, you can't do that. You gotta kind of like, you gotta turn on your sexy to get your money. So it's like, I gotta be all sexy for these niggas, but I'm really like, damn, like, I need some pussy, like, you know what I mean? So, whatever. But yeah, so like I said, I've been dancing for about 2 years. And even though like it's 2 years, it's still like, you got girls who've been dancing for like 10, 5, 4, like, it's take time. Like, it take time for you to really develop levels to this. But I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, Pixie's my dance name. It's time to level up. It's time to get into shape. It's time to make money. Because I feel like if you're going to do it to your best. You feel me? Like, I just graduated from hair school, so I got my license in hair, and I'm into fashion. Fashion is my passion. Fashion is my passion. But I feel like this dancing will bring me in the money that I need to pursue what I really want. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want to do in my life, but I just feel like I'm destined for something great. I just feel it in the atmosphere every day. So this is my journey, and like I said, like, I'm a thicker girl, and I started seeing like, okay, like, they into them girls who wear the makeup, the wigs, and this is in the third, and it's like, that's not me. Like, I'm a natural type of person, as you can see. Like, I'm comfortable looking like this. You know, my hair a little neater, of course, but I'm comfortable looking like this on a daily basis. But I'm starting to realize, like, they want exotic, they want sexy, they want, my friend was like, why would they go to the strip club to see something that they could already have at home? You know what I mean? Not to say I'm basic, but it's just like, they got a girl who probably don't wear makeup at home or don't get super duper sexy. So it's just like, now I'm starting to learn, like, okay, now I got to get a little more sexy, or now I got to get in my bag. So I'm working on my image. Let's put it like that. I'm working on my image, and I'm trying to get into this makeup shit. I'm new to this. I only beat my face maybe one time, and I mean, it wasn't bad, but I don't know what I'm doing as far as the makeup. But I'm starting to see, like, you know, like, you gotta really, basically, you gotta invest in yourself if you want to make it in this game. So I don't know where life's gonna take me, but I'm definitely gonna use what I got to get what I want. I'm playing, y'all, but I'm just saying, like, seriously, I'm just trying to make it out here. I'm just trying to make it out here, like, and I'm the type of person that's like, if you're gonna dance, do it for you. Don't do it for nobody else. But I'm not going to tell somebody to do it. I'm not going to tell somebody not to do it. That's just my take on the situation. You feel me? I feel like you can market yourself and you can get to know, like, people, but don't get too personal with nobody in this business, period. And, like, especially them girls, like I said, I'm into girls, so I can kind of call when niggas is telling me that bullshit, but that, oh, I see there's something in you, it's something special about you, all that crap, like, where's the money at? Like, if they see something special about you, they're going to be willing to invest in you too, and it means tipping, whatever. So don't let these guys in here tell you they see something in you and then try to get you to their house and they didn't tip you, especially when they came in your job and they know you're working. That's like they wasting your time. Don't let them guys sell you no dream, period. Like, you know what I mean? And don't be scared to dance with girls, because I know some girls be hesitant about dancing with girls, because some girls tip better than guys do, and I'm just telling y'all from experience. But yeah, like this is my journey, and follow me. I don't know. I'm not. This is my first time making YouTube, so I don't really know how this go neither. But I'm real. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm a blunt person with my personality. I'm a Capricorn. You either most people either love me or hate me. You either love me to death or you hate me. Like it's really no in between with me, and that's how I feel. Like I'm not the kind of person that's like, oh, you could kind of fuck with me. It's either you fuck with me or you don't. And that's cool if you don't. Just stay over there. I'm not one of them. I feel like I don't care what kind of relationship I got with somebody. Best friend, co-worker, somebody I work at the club with. I feel like, I mean, if it's high and by, then that's fine too. But if you're saying that you genuinely been with me as a friend, I want to be able to depend on you. I want you to be able to be loyal. I want to, you know what I mean? I want them kind of characteristics and somebody that I'm being around on an everyday basis, and I'm telling them my secrets and telling them about my life, or even allowing them to even be in my life. You feel me? I don't want to be around nobody that's ingenuine, and I feel like I gotta look the other way every time I'm around them. So I don't make necessarily friends at the club, but I try my best not to make enemies neither, because it just makes your job suck. It make you not want to go in there. It's all about energy sometimes. It make you not want to go to work. It can discourage you. Girls in there, you want to see girls with some nice ass bodies, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all gonna see some girls with some nice ass bodies. And one day you're gonna feel like you're gonna walk in the club, you're gonna feel like, oh damn, I look good as shit. And then one day you're gonna walk in there and you're gonna be like, damn, why my body don't look like hers? Like, I will say, like, I honestly, I don't have the perfect body, but you know, I think I have a pretty nice body. I think I'm beautiful. So it's like, if you don't like what you got, I guess change it. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell you to do. I'm not gonna tell you to not do. But my best advice: work out, just work out and get what you want. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like you can. Even like, okay, you're not going to have as big as boobs as me, because that's not in your genetics to have as big. But I feel like you can have nicer boobs, firmer boobs, toner boobs if you work on yourself. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's not meant for you to have something different than what you got on your body. But there's definitely ways you can accentuate your own curves. So me personally, like I said, I want to be a little trimmer, but I'm comfortable in my body, and I personally don't think that I will be the one to go get any kind of procedure. Now, if it's medical when you have to, it's do or die, then of course, you know, you want to keep living. But cosmetic surgery, to me, I may change my mind, but right now, in this point in my life, I feel like my body is not that bad enough that I have to do that. I feel like I can just work out and do what I gotta do on my own. But if your body is I'm not judging. If your body is to the point where you feel like it really needs some medical attention, then, or I mean, you know what I'm trying to say, then it is what it is. But I'm not a hater. I'm an uplifter. I'm not going to say I'm a feminist. I'm not going to go as far as saying all of that. But I just love girl power. Like, I just love women embracing each other and uplifting each other and stuff like that. I just don't like when girls throw shade or hate on each other, and I don't like that kind of stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Of course, if a girl's throwing shade at me, then I'm going to get back, but not extra. Because even with that being said, you don't want to get to the point you're trying to prove your point so bad that you get kicked out your club. Going back to the like dance thing, because it takes some time, but after being a dancer, you're going to start moving around. If you really want about your money, you're going to start moving around. You're not going to stay at the same club, period. After a while, you get a certain reputation. You get a certain reputation about you and what you get into. So if you fighting all the time and you just keep getting kicked out of clubs and this is in the third, they're not going to let you work there. They're not going to, like, if you try to go to another club, they're not going to hire you, stuff like that. So it's like, y'all got to kind of have really thick skin to dance, because y'all can't pay attention to what them girls saying. Because happy hoes ain't hating and hating hoes ain't happy. So don't get caught up in like listening and feeding into that bullshit, because it's not worth your job. It's not worth your money. As I said, you're going to want to keep flowing. You're going to want to keep traveling. You're not going to want to sit in the same spot. So it's not worth you guys to get into fights with girls at the club at all. I'm still trying to fix my stuff up. All my stuff is downstairs. So I'm just going to talk to you guys for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to probably come back and make another video for you guys. But yeah, so like I was saying, you really wanna just carry yourself really well in this industry, and you really wanna make business. Like, you gotta let them know, like, you want to have fun, but you gotta let them know that you mean business. You're not a joke. You know, you didn't come here. Because after a while, girls don't even go to work no more. They just go because if they feel like they're not there in the show of dance world, then they missing out on something. So stay focused, stay true to yourself. Don't change your personality. Don't try to make friends. Don't try to fit in. Be yourself, period. Have fun at work. Get your mental before you go in there, because it gets rough. Like, it takes a lot of mental, like, stability to be able to go into the dance club. I mean, strip clubs or whatever. But what else can I tell you guys? Okay, this is rule number 1. I don't care what nobody else say. I don't care. This is rule number 1 to me as far as being a dancer, and it's a don't. Rule number 1, do not date. And when I say date, I mean like trick, prostitution. It's not a good look. I'm telling you. I've never done it, but I've seen people do it. It messes up your money. It messes up your money, and here's why. When you first start doing it, you getting more money, it's fast money, you know what I mean, whatever. After a while, some of them customers are the same customers. They didn't already did it. Why they want to tip you? Why would they want to keep tipping you? Like, it's fast money, and girls be like, oh, I need the money, but sometimes all money's not good money. Fast money's not all. Take your time, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to just be sitting around all night and not getting no money, but don't do that. Like, just don't do it. Like, you don't get no money. After a while, the same customers come in. Then after a while, you didn't did it so much, you're embarrassed. You don't want to go back to that club. That's fucking up your money, because now that's a club now, one club less you can go to. And like I said, I'm from Philly, and, you know, I travel back and forth, but I'm trying to get out state. But in the meantime, until I build up, you know, my bread, I gotta do what I gotta do. So it's like it limits your options. It limits the different days. Because I personally try to travel at different clubs every weekend. I'm an underground dancer at the moment. I'm trying to get to the clubs, but I realize, like, after auditioning to certain ones, they want you, not to say you have to be skinny, but you have to be in shape. So I'm going to say that. But dancing does help you to get in shape. But I'll more rather say that you have to be a little more in shape. So that's what I'm working on now, because my goal is to, I don't know if I'm going to be a dancer full time, but I'm not limited in my options. So it's like I said earlier, if it's like I'm going to do it, I'm going to do the best of it. But I just say don't date. It's dangerous. Sometimes you don't even remember who you did it with. It be guys watching. You don't know who know you in that club. You don't know. Like, I've had incidents where people I know, like close friends of mine, and then they friends be like, oh, I seen so-and-so in the club. Like, they seen me in there. And then I've never even known, you know what I mean? Because it be people in there, it be crowded, or sometimes people just recognize you from social media or whatever, and they don't know you, but they know who you are. But you never know who they know that you know. And they go back and they repeat it, and then it's just all over. Like, so it's like people going to talk shit, like, whether you doing it or you're not. But because girls talk shit, like, they associate me with it. Like, it's part of the game. Like, when you go dance, it's part of what they're going to say. Yeah, so you got to have thick skin, as I say, because people are going to talk shit about you. They're going to assume the worst. I don't give a fuck about that. But actually evidential, like, oh, this is what she do. I seen her, I got a picture, I got proof, I got this, going to club next week and check her out and you going to see it. No, you're not. Like, nobody can ever say they actually, you know what I mean? So it's like, don't do that shit. Like, I'm putting plastic wrap around my stomach because I'm trying to get myself a little trimmer. I told y'all guys I'm on my way to the gym. But whatever y'all do, that's just rule number 1. I'm going to come back on here and give y'all some other rules to the game or whatever. But to me, that's just number 1. All right? Well, guys, like I said, I'm going to be posting again. Like my page, subscribe, and I'm going to keep up with you guys real soon. I got a lot of stories to tell y'all. I got a lot of different things to tell y'all just about my life and just in general. And like I said, I'm not good with the makeup, but maybe y'all guys could teach me something. You know what I mean? All my life, I'm going to be a student. So I like to learn anything I can. So y'all guys can give me some tips. Y'all guys can give me some fashion. I'll let y'all know what I know. Like, we can be friends on here. But yeah, you guys, thank you for watching my video. Happy Saturday. Unicorns and glitter. Pixie's world. Bye.